if a lot of people really know about Humblewood, but it came out a few years ago from Hit Point Press. It's I don't know if we have art. We'll see lots of art from it, but it's basically everyone's playing animal-like humanoids. It's very cute. So we're gonna go around the table and see who we have playing tonight. So Jeremy, you're first.
I am
Oh my,
first.
you're first.
So I'm playing something called a Gallus, which is essentially a rooster. He is a cleric of light, or a cleric of the dawn, and his name is Woody Morning Glory.
Of course it is.
And I
And I'm sure most people know Jeremy's from Old Men Rolling Dice.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I mean, if you're here, I hope you know who I am, but yeah.
That's probably fair. All right, Jazzy, you're up next.
I'm up next. Okay. Hi, I'm Jazzy. I will be playing Luce Gousset, who is a Gerbine, very much like a little mouse folk in this Humblewood setting. And she is a fighter.
Excellent.
Small but mighty.
Yes, fast. And my lovely life partner, Jasmine, is here with Jasmine, you're next.
What kind of introduction is that? Thank you.
My life partner.
I am Rusty, and is it Mawpock?
He's a Mawpock.
Yeah, I'm a Mawpock, aka an outdoor kitty, aka raccoon.
Excellent.
Can we call you a trash panda?
Damn straight.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
And what class do you play?
I think I'm a rogue.
You think you're a rogue? Okay, perfect. All right. And Keisha's here. Hello, Keisha.
Hello, hi. Yes, that is I, Keisha. I am going to be playing Frill Wordweaver, and he is a Luma, aka a pigeon. A very fabulous pigeon, though. And he is a bard.
Excellent. So in Humblewood,
Did you say he?
Yeah, man.
I'm so sorry. I have you as Frill as she, her. So I'll make that change for next time.
oh my.
bad.
In Humblewood,
I've
the
misgendered.
races are not necessarily
Assumptions.
all like a gallus can be a rooster, or a gallus can be any type of grouse bird, that sort of thing. So when I refer to the race, they're not necessarily like a mawpock's not just a raccoon. Like a mawpock could also be like a groundhog or like any type of like small creature. Same with the birds, like a corvin could be a raven or like an eagle or something. But we'll get into that later. So we're gonna roll a little trailer here to give a little background on the world, and then we're gonna come back and get into it.
Let's do it.
In the faraway world of Everden, on the eastern coast of a great continent, lies a vast forest nestled between the mountains and the sea. This is Humblewood, an ancient and magical place that hums an endless song to the rhythm of life and death. Here, familiar beasts grow to unusual sizes, bearing markings and patterns unique to the wood. This region is also home to two groups of animal-like humanoid races, the birdfolk and the humblefolk. Together they share the wood and its bountiful resources. Joining forces with the humblefolk, the birdfolk army known as the Perch Guard drive back bandit forces, bringing peace and security to the region. But the wood has also known sorrow. Not long after the forming of Alderheart, the region's capital city and the political center of the wood, a massive forest fire known as the Great Calamity burned a portion of the wood. To this day, it is called the Scorched Grove, an arid field of ash that has become the home to many flame-infused creatures. The grove continues to burn and its reach expands. The balance of the realm hangs on a razor's edge, and an ancient power awakens. The four of you are starting in a small village known as Meadowfen. Let me put the overland map here. So Meadowfen is right here.
You gotta switch our little tag over so the players can see it.
Right there, just on the outside of the Scorched Grove and the Mock Fields, which is like a swamp area to the right.
Rye.
Yes.
We're not on that map.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about now?
Perfect.
Yay!
A lot of these things will happen because I don't know how to run Roll20, and I'm learning as we go.
You're doing fine.
So there we go. We're starting right there, right in Meadowfen.
I still do this on Roll20 all the time.
Yeah. Let's pull you guys over to Meadowfen itself. Here is Meadowfen. Now, Meadowfen has been quiet for as long as anyone can, and life there goes by slowly. Recently, Meadowfen has fallen on hard times. Seasonal rainfalls haven't arrived, leaving the fields barren. To make matters worse, trade wagons sent to provide relief have gone missing, fueling rumors of bandits prowling the roadways. Fire-based creatures are venturing closer to the village than ever before. A week ago, an ominous plume of black smoke rose to the north, blocking the sun. A few brave villagers ventured out to investigate, but they haven't returned. The source of the smoke still remains unknown. The sleepy village of Meadowfen is the perfect home for aspiring adventurers who dream of fantastical quests across Humblewood. And the four of you...
This map is also blank.
What?
I dragged my character token on and it lit it up.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Oh, I might not have the daytime vision on. Hold on, let me turn
That's
up.
okay. I think it's
Growing pains here. Growing pains.
we're
No,
good.
it says daylight mode's on.
We're good.
Should
No,
work.
we just have to drag our tokens on. So
Oh, okay.
anybody who doesn't know how to do that, you just click on your name.
Here, I got you. Who do I
love
need
this
to drag?
map.
There you go.
Like magic. Oh, I'm so far from.
So the four of you are outside of a small tavern, and you've all sat down for lunch. The tavern is called the Creature Comforts. It is a small, fairly modest tavern, and you're being served by a hedge lady, which was a hedgehog, in a sundress. And she comes out and she brings out a nice platter of breakfast, and the four of you are sitting around the table. And she's known as Miss Mall, and you would all know her as this is the only tavern in town. So sitting around the table, Woody, could you give us a description of what you and maybe what you're having for breakfast?
Woody is for the most part a stark white rooster with a very, his helmet's not on right now, so he has a very big frill. And what did we find out that was called? Like a wattle, I think it's called, underneath his chin. Bright red.
That's a wattle, yes.
Yeah, bright red. He's a tad on the big side for a rooster. Like, he doesn't miss meals very often. He is a nobleman, so he's his family is well to do, and his armor and accoutrement definitely, you can tell he's not of peasant stock. Excellent. And what is he eating? Dare I say eggs? I think that's wrong, isn't it?
No, that is wrong.
Chickens eat their own eggs all the time.
Oh, chickens. I don't know. Maybe waffles.
All right, so you sat down to enjoy a meal of waffles. How about you describe your character?
You cut out.
You cut out.
Who do you want to go next?
Oh, sorry. Jazzy could go next.
Okay. Lucy is a very humble yet mighty little mouse. She is quaintly dressed, but probably wearing her favorite band T-shirt, whatever bard she was following this month. Likes to braid her hair nicely and keep it tucked back out of the way so it doesn't get in her way in battle. She likes to stay close by with her friends because she's more brave when she's in a pack. But she's probably just sitting there, nibbling on whatever
Like a rat
crumbs
pack?
and cheese she can find. Yes, she feels good in her little rat pack.
I'll say, dare I say, is eating cheese. Yes,
Yes,
of course.
whatever bread and cheese she could find. Maybe nibbling on the leftovers of her companions.
Excellent.
Yes.
And how about Rusty?
Rusty is wearing some shabby clothing and has a really sick earring. And he's probably sitting there eating some fish heads.
Oh,
okay.
no!
It's better than trash.
That's
Love
fair.
it.
That's fair.
Fish
All right,
heads.
and
I'm a man of the people, okay? I'm a common folk.
I am not. I'm above fish heads, I feel.
and how about Frill?
Frill is actually pretty sleek looking for a pigeon. He, at first glance, it looks like he's wearing, rather extravagant and like colorful type of clothing. But if you looked closer, it's actually just like a patchwork of like rags and cloth that he just kind of finds wherever he can, and he just tries to sew it together and like dye it to make it look fancier than it actually is. Everything is definitely very well worn though. And he has an assortment of random instruments that he probably doesn't know how to play half of them, but that's okay. No one would know anyways, probably, because they're so unique and different. But yeah, and I imagine that he's like drinking from a mug with like a straw of some sort. So he can just like lean over and like take a sip when he needs to as he's like strumming along.
Excellent. Well, it is late morning, early afternoon, and the town is kind of bustling a little bit. It is a small town, but there are quite a few residents. Those kids running around, little strig kids, which are owls, kind of running around and playing in the courtyard. You're all just kind of sitting around and watching, the happenings in town. Miss Molly comes out and says, "Is there anything else I can get for you? You guys have everything you need? Oh, watch the spikes there, little head humor." And she kind of brushes by and kind of one of the spikes maybe rubs against your back and go little jump. Anything else I can get for you?
Madam!
Everyone's
Have
good?
I finished my waffle?
You tell me. Have you finished your waffle?
I think I need another waffle.
Oh, yeah, right away. She rushes back in
And maybe
comes
a
out with some-
hand fan to like blow away the smell of the fish heads.
Okay. She comes she comes running back out of the kitchen with some more waffles and hand fan, some more juice, for Rusty and everyone else, and fills everyone's cups. Around that time, there's some of the you've noticed that some of the people there's a bit of a commotion happening in the village square, which is right around over here. I'm picking on the map. You see a wounded strig woman limping towards the elder's home, which is home. She's staggering and catching herself on the side of the well, which should be a little bit lower, like down here. She looks bloodied, and her feathers are singed and flecked with ash and soot. Can everyone? I'd say, is everyone from Meadowfen, or does anyone be from another town?
I'm from here and there.
From here.
Okay.
Is
seeing
there
that
is there well-to-do people here?
No, not really.
I'm probably not from here then.
I would say with your background, you're probably from Alderheart.
Good show.
Yeah.
Jolly good.
Oh, okay, so maybe Woody doesn't recognize her particularly, but the other three of you do. You recognize her as Kara Storm. She's one of the group with a small militia of sorts that went out to investigate the plume a few days ago, and she's staggering towards the elder's home.
What humble race or bird folk is she?
Oh, she is a strig.
Oh yeah, the owl. Mm-hmm.
She is an owl, and her feathers don't look so well to do.
You said
They're
they
a little
look burned?
singed and burnt. Yeah, and she's a little bloody.
And we know about that smoke rising, right?
You do, yeah.
Hey, I can't really see what's going out there. But do you smell burnt feathers?
Indeed, my friend, it looks like one of our own seems to be in trouble. We should go and heal them as quick as we can. I cannot bear to see them suffering for a moment more. Please, we must make haste.
I love it. I love it.
One of our own.
Bird
Who is
folk.
it?
And as you're saying there, and she starts calling out that elder. She's calling for the elder. She's trying to lift her way towards the house, but she catches herself. She kind of loses her footing and kind of goes down to one knee over by the well.
Yeah, I want to rush over and just like very gently like reach out a hand to help up, or a wing, I guess, to help up.
I want to rush over too, but this waffle is really good, so I take it like I sort of get up and then take the plate with me, eating as I go.
Take the waffles to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rusty, may I ride on your back? I don't trust those little strings as much. I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
My dear little friend, I'm hardly a beast of burden. We'll hire someone for that. Maybe Rusty.
I said Rusty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Woody. There's a lot of Y's in this group.
Sorry. So you're moving over there. I didn't put a token down for.
Before
Or
we leave,
Sarah.
I want a couple fish heads to go, please.
Okay, sure. You can stuff your bag with fish heads. And is everyone kind of moving over to Kara?
Sure.
Okay, she's just over
Not
here
as
by
quick
the well.
as Frill, though.
Okay, well, let's put you
Yeah, I
back there.
didn't take my time. I dropped what I was doing to immediately help.
Maybe Rusty's a little further behind as well. He says, "Oh,
You cannot
Oh,
maintain a body like this on just one waffle and seed, okay?
It's understandable, my friend, that no one is judging you.
she takes your hand from, and you help her up, and she says, please escort me to the elders. I have
Yes,
important, I have urgent business.
Indeed. May I
And
ask,
now
is
that
this?
you're, sorry, go ahead.
What has happened? Are you hurt? Do you need any sort of healing? I do have a friend who is very experienced in that. Rusty, please, my friend, will you help her?
I take a fish head out of my pocket and offer it to the owl woman.
Okay, so you move over there. No. Maybe any medicine, perhaps?
Oh, then that would be the other one. I get them mixed up. Woody, would you be able to help?
Let me see what we got going on over here.
All right, so Woody comes on over.
A little bit of waffle falling out of the beak.
Why don't you give me for the first roll of our campaign? Why don't you give me a medicine check as you take a look at her.
You want me to give a medicine check?
Well, whoever would like to, you can all do it if you'd like.
I'll give a medicine check. Here we go.
Oh wow, you nail it. She's not dead. She's just
Good,
very
sir.
badly burned.
Good sir, I nail everything. I'm Woody Morning Glory.
She is quite badly burned. Probably worse than it looked like. It's not so much like the feathers are singed, but like under her feathers are burned quite badly. Like her skin is burned really badly, and she's also like nicked up. She's got a few bites, little teeth mark, kind of all in her.
Did you run into a
feathers.
pack of flaming wolves or something?
No, a bat.
Like a
Fire
stick?
bat. And, no, like the flappy, like bats, ember bats, fire bats.
I jump out of the crowd at this point and go, Where did they go? Where did they go? You will hunt them down and we will hurt them. Hi-ya!
And she points to the would be the north towards.
Did you hi-ya?
She points to the north towards the scorched grove. We were investigating the scorched grove, and it's.
Why were you in the scorched grove?
We went to investigate the plume of fire of smoke. Please, I must tell the elder. Help, escort me in, please.
Oh, yes.
And at this point, the the front door with the commotion going on. Everybody's making a bunch of noise. The elder's door opens, and I'm going to share a photo here. Let's see. Here we go. And tell me if I do this right, Jeremy. Here's
You
a.
did it right.
Nice.
So this is the elder. Her name is Ardwin. You all, maybe except for Jeremy, haven't met her.
Clearly, though, not as kick-ass plumage as mine, right?
She is a Gallus, but a little different than you. The three of you, other than Jeremy, know that she's become the village elder since her husband earlier this year. And let's see here.
He died
He did die,
of
yeah.
natural causes.
Yes. She has grouse-like proportions, but her feathers have long since
Sorry,
so
you
she-
cut out
she
on
is
me.
a
Her
little-
feathers what?
have long since lost the sheen of youth.
Aha!
Oh.
She is old, and you know her to be quite kind and an excellent.
So
the
not glowing plumage like my own.
No, you are much younger than she is.
Oh.
And she beckons you
Clearly
in.
not as cocky either.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I feel like there's a pun there somewhere.
I'm at a loss for words.
Are the four of you going to help her into the elder's home? The elder
Oh yes.
Ardwin waves you in.
If the other teammates are helping, I don't think I need to get involved.
All right.
Lucy will make you get involved. She'll like flop you in the tail feathers with her sword, push you in the door.
Don't make me crow. Don't make me what do you call that when a rooster goes off?
Cockadoodle doing.
I don't think it's called cockadoodling. Cawing?
It's called crowing.
Crowing?
Yeah.
It's called crowing when a rooster does it? Chat, give us a hand on that. Someone Google.
I feel like I should know this where I live, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, the four
Points
of
to
you
the
make
crazy
your way.
chicken lady sign behind
Either
her.
way, I stand very erect and walked into the building.
This is going to be a long campaign. The four of you are ushered into. It is a small, nice but modest home, 2 floors, and she puts the four of you or whoever's carrying Rusty or Frill kind of set Kara
Thank
down
you, chat.
into a chair in front of the fireplace that is going. And Ardwin approaches Kara. And she says, "It's clear you've endured much, my child. But we must know what happened out there." And she motions for everyone to sit. And Kara kind of looks at you, Woody, and kind of like motions towards her wounds, as if maybe could you help me out here?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, I'm the cleric.
I think it may be inappropriate though to ask for a donation to the Church of the Dawn Mother, right?
You tell me.
Well,
Lucy pokes him
I
in
don't know.
his.
If Lucy's still around, I'll ask her. I was like, I don't ask for a donation, right? She's a common folk. Never mind. I understand. Okay.
Heal her, you
Yes.
cockroach!
Do you have a medicine kit, Jeremy? You don't necessarily need to use a spell, but maybe if you have any bombs or if you had a medicine kit, maybe you would have bombs or ointment or something.
Good sir. Good sir. I will drop a cure wounds on her.
Okay, great.
I will lay hands upon her and make prayers to the Dawn Mother to bring her light upon this poor creature, this poor, monetarily poor creature, and heal her.
It's Woody saying this out loud.
Yes.
Sure. Why don't you roll your wounds?
I thought I did. Oh, here. I got some. There we go. Wow,
wow.
9! The Dawn Mother! Thank you, Dawn Mother.
She instantly looks much better. And I didn't have my air horn ready for that. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
Instantly the burns they start to kind of mend over, and she looks much better. And as you're doing this, she starts to explain. She says that they made it to Ashboro, which you would all know is a city just outside of the Scorched Grove. It's just on the edge, and it was burned to the ground. That was what the giant plume of smoke was. And the road is swarming full of bandits. She luckily escaped with her life, but the others were not so lucky. The Ashboro citizens have been fleeing their homes. Many of them were captured by the bandits, but she didn't see which way they went. Ardwin, listening to this, just slowly nodding and listening, and she says, "Well, we must do something about it."
The watch or the military should be mobilized, probably.
We have no. You maybe you don't know if you're not from here, but there is no military.
I'm dumbfounded by that.
There is no representation from the Perch Guard in a town this small. The Perch Guard, think of them kind of like the RCMP, where they're just kind of like in the area, but we don't have like you don't have like a local.
I almost lay an
militia.
egg.
Ardwin looks to the group of you and
Male?
says, good question. How are
Last
you
time-
laying eggs?
Well, if I'm a rooster, like you call it. Anyway, let's leave it a mystery.
Ardwin looks at her and says, "You're all capable and strong of arm and mind. Maybe you could make a trip for us to Alderheart to tell the Birdfolk Council what's happened. Tell them about the bandit activity and Ashboro. Do you think you could do that?"
Why, of course. Look at us. We are wonderful, magnificent, strong group. We will be able to take on anything that tries to approach and dismantle us. We will do this thing.
Would you like to roll a deception check?
Oh no, he believes it.
Okay, great.
100%.
Okay.
I do not
Lucy
believe
skitters up Rusty's back and sits on top of Rusty's head and goes, "Absolutely! We are the most brave people in the land! Don't worry, I will take care of Woody here."
I will point out you still are 2 to 3 feet tall.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and Rusty's probably about 4.5, 5 feet.
Okay, never mind.
You just climb him like a backpack.
Yes.
that. Oh my god.
I was imagining myself much smaller. I apologize.
That's okay. Everyone is smaller than general. But
I'm smaller than most everyone.
Yeah, most of the creatures are between 2 and 5 feet tall.
Okay.
I guess I didn't really explain that very well, but that's okay. Yeah. So she says, "I think you may be the only ones who can make this dangerous journey."
Wait. I don't think we're the only ones. There's a lot of people here in town.
Like, look, there's a bunch of like old people and kids. Not a lot of like able-bodied.
They're very
Anybody
spry.
that was
Children are spry.
Most of the people that were able-bodied were probably sent out with her and did not return.
I'm like looking.
We
at
are
the
certainly
other three that...
the most capable.
I can supply you with anything you can need for the road. It is a 3 to 5 day travel to Alderheart. But you meet with the council, tell them what's happened, and then they'll surely send help.
I'll grab Woody by the wattles and be like, "Stop complaining. We go.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the mouse.
Is there anything
You
I
are
can
sure to be my friend.
anything I can provide you with?
It's going to be kind of dangerous. If you could provide us with a little bit of scratch, maybe that would help.
Oh, certainly I could give you provisions for the road.
That would be wonderful. We do not want to drain you of your resources unnecessarily, of course.
Oh,
At least
did you
one hero here?
Did you mean monetary, Rusty?
Well, it is dangerous, and I am gonna, need to get some supplies of my own and such. So, whatever you can do to help us.
She kind of right. Actually, why don't you give me a why don't you give me a
Friendly
persuasion?
smile?
Why don't you give me a persuasion check?
Shave and a haircut.
Persuasion?
Persuasion. A 1. A dirty one. Not a natural one. She said, "Well, I can certainly provide maybe a little bit of coin for the road and any provisions you might need. Um, I don't have anything, any weapons or anything like that, but you look like you're fairly well outfitted for that sort of trouble." She goes over to a little crate in the corner, and at this point, Kara's like passed out. She's from like all the stress, and she's like passed out in the chair in front of the fireplace. Um, yeah, she opens a little like crate in the corner. It's got a nice little quilt on top of it. And she takes the quilt off. She opens it up and pulls out a little bag. And she opens it up and she pulls about 5 gold coins in her little bird paw, and she hands them over to Rusty. This should get you anything you might need. Maybe if you need a wagon, I can provide that as well. And you'll see Dirk at the general store, and he'll supply you with any provisions you need for the road.
It's most gracious of you. Thank you. And it is a good thing that you did not give us too much gold, because we are already rich in friendship. Are we not, my friends?
Are.
Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay, friendship! I love it. Well, time is of the essence. It is a long. The sooner the better, but I'm sure you may all have business you need to attend to. But the sooner you could get on the road, the better.
Well,
Maybe Woody could finish that waffle hanging out of his mouth.
Yes, indeed we do.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
I would die for Frill. Cute.
Well,
all right, so
shall we?
is there anything you would like to? You could obviously head over to get your provisions and whatnot.
So,
anything you would like?
What
for
are we
the road
exactly
trip?
doing? I zoned out there for a moment. Jeremy knows I'm not being an asshole, but Woody is being an asshole. So we're going to
Woody, you know very well the Birdfolk Council. Your father actually sits on.
Fasha, yes.
Whether they know that or not is up to you. Your father is quite high up.
Of course they know that. I mean, I don't hide who I am. That would be criminal. They're all better for knowing me.
Wow.
Are they though?
So we go to the city, and what? Tell them that there's...
We tell them of what has transpired, this
a bandit
terrible,
attack?
evil, awful thing that has happened. Yes.
Okay.
And you know that bandit attacks are not uncommon. There is actually a coalition of bandits. There's a large group.
They're organized. They have a union.
Yes.
Oh, no.
The bandits are basically the larger overarching problem in the wood. Is a group of bandits, and Rusty knows quite well whether he's told anyone anything or not. But you know quite a lot about bandits, Rusty. Okie dokie.
What does that mean, Rusty?
The union meetings are really long. I can tell you that.
Oh my God, are you a bandit?
Ex-bandit.
does that mean?
I'm reformed.
Don't judge a trash panda by their mask.
Thank you.
Maybe a little. Don't you think maybe a little?
All right,
No,
so
I do not think you have much room for the judging, sir.
I do not
I'm just
judge you by your cocky demeanor.
Nor should you. Beautiful. Someone get me a mirror.
is there any business that anyone would like to attend to, whether at their home if they live here, as far as provisions or supplies? Please let me know.
I don't think so.
No?
Oh yeah, I don't live here. Never mind.
I want to skitter home to say goodbye to my 12 to 16 family members before we go.
Sure. Can I get all of their names, please? I have to write it. I have to work on this. This is world building here.
Oh no.
Brucey, Clucy.
Yes.
All right. So you head over to the general store, and you're told that you can basically have anything you want as far as provisions. Would you guys like a wagon, a cart? There are no horses in my Humblewood, so you will be going on foot.
Well, what's the point of a cart if you don't have a horse to pull it?
I just don't want Jeremy making cock riding a horse jokes.
Oh my god.
You would.
I would not. Maybe.
Hmm.
Well,
you
I
feel
mean,
like
if someone is willing to pull the wagon, I am willing to ride.
You know that there is another town not too far that you could stop at to resupply if you needed to, if you didn't want to take a wagon. Let's get the name of that for you. There is the next town over is
How
called
long will it take us to walk to? Is it Alderwood?
Alderwood, 3 to 5 days.
Oh my god,
Ooh,
my feet.
That's not long at all.
The next town over is called Winnowing Reach, and
How long to there?
Winnowing Reach. About a day and a half.
Well,
I'm
gonna get a callus, but I'm willing to walk it if you guys are.
Well, let me pull you over
It is a
to.
good thing you are a healer then.
So you're in Meadowfen here. This is where Ashborough was, and then this is Winnowing Reach here, and Alderheart being further up the road there. Alderheart being up. So I'd say actually Winnowing Reach is probably
so
about
we're
a day.
out by the swamp.
Yep, the mock fields are just to the south. So you have the Scorch Grove to the north and the mock fields, which is a swamp.
And Alderwood is the big tree.
Correct. It is a giant tree. It's about 120
That's a
feet
huge
tall.
tree.
A huge tree. Yeah, and there is an entire village and
huge.
city built inside the tree.
Ooh.
Yep.
That sounds
Cool.
amazing.
You do know that Winnowing Reach is actually more of a research outpost for people that collect and research slimes from the mock fields.
I'm sorry.
S-
Why am I here?
you tell me.
I don't know. Slimes and oozes, not my
Slimes
bag,
are
baby.
used. Slimes are used in all kinds of medicinal things and potions and that sort of stuff.
Maybe that's why you're here.
That sounds up your alley.
I actually just went into the clergy because I heard they get paid well. That's why.
You know, that would make a lot more sense.
If you are so rich, why do you need to get paid well?
What? You always need more money.
I think
All
the
right.
word you're looking for is friend.
But the problem is gold gets lonely. So you need to give it more gold. It's all for the greater good, my friends.
I think you went to a very bad school.
It'll be fine. We're fine.
Hmm.
Well,
I agree. We are fine. Let us move on.
I nominate Frill to be the party leader.
I lean over to Frill and I go, he worries me very much.
Oh, I am not concerned whatsoever. As long as we all have each other, we have our backs, as they say, we are perfectly fine. I am completely optimistic that nothing will go wrong whatsoever.
I lean over to Rusty. I'm like, give me one of those coins.
I'll give you 2. But if anything goes down, you remember who you got to heal first.
Deal.
I give him 2 coins.
I bite one to make sure it's real.
It's made of chocolate.
Oh, our
Smart.
party is very divided.
No,
If it's
it is a
chocolate,
real
it's
gold.
not so bad either.
It is a real gold coin.
Nicely done. I nod to Rusty and put it in my pocket.
Okay, so cart or no cart?
I don't think we need a cart.
This is no cart.
We don't have that much
the-
to carry, and you're not going to pull me, right? If someone's
No.
willing to pull the cart with me in it, I'm all for the cart. But I don't think any of your... Yeah, see?
No.
What if I give you a gold piece?
No.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Not
So,
with that extra waffle.
That's a good waffle.
it is late
Very
afternoon. I'd say it takes you guys a few hours to say goodbye to all of your family.
All
Is
of
there
them.
anything anybody? Sorry, was there anything anybody else wanted to do?
We'll say goodbye to all of the little children that he makes a point to like entertain whenever he's around. Like his family members aren't here, I don't imagine, but like the town knows him. He's been here for most of his life, so he's just playing like a little ditty for them, saying farewell, but that he will be back soon.
I'd say most of you have probably traveled to Widowing before, and you know the path to Alderwood. Maybe some of you haven't been to Alderwood before, but it is kind of a main road that leads through. There are lots of it's basically forests on each side, so there are lots of off passes, bandit paths that one of you might know about. But there are some one of you might know about. But it is kind of a straight shot to the next town, which would be Winnowing Pass. So we get out onto the road. Who would like to be leading the group?
I think
I
Frill
suppose that would be
volunteered.
me.
Frill? Okay,
Yeah.
Frill's in the front. Excellent.
I'll be
so
close behind.
I would like a survival check from whoever would like to lead the party.
Take it away, Frill.
5. Is that something I am good at? No.
At this
What does
point,
that quench?
none of us
Squash
are good at
my
anything.
inspiration. No. Oh dear. I have
Oh.
no idea what I am doing or what I am looking for.
Sorry, what do we got on the dice there?
It's a 3.
A 3.
Three.
Excellent.
Just a flat 3.
Luckily, it is a fairly obvious path towards where you should be heading. And you're traveling for a few hours up the road. And I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, Lucy, coming in hot. 22 for Woody. Lucy with an 8. Rusty with a 9. 3. Okay. The 3 of you, other than Woody, are all just kind of enjoying the nice day and the nature, and you're looking around. Woody, in the distance ahead on the road, let me switch maps here. Second.
Frill's just playing a ditty.
Yes.
Jump to
Walking
this
in the
map here.
woods.
And I'm gonna have to drag everybody over, right? Oh, I already have them dragged. Can everyone see this map?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, great. Woody, I'm gonna put you up front here because you kind of noticed. Let's just put.
I don't know that I would go ahead of Frill. Certainly not ahead of the rat.
All right, why don't you guys put yourself where you'd like to be? How about that? Kind of near this end of the map. Put yourself wherever you.
I'm a mouse.
I like to think that maybe I'm walking beside Rusty.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Woody has disappeared.
The mouse is on
There
top
it
of Rusty again. Okay. That looks good enough.
Okay. Woody, you see three hooded figures are gesturing violently at a crumpled body on the ground. You can't make out what the body is. You basically just see a giant backpack with feet sticking out of it.
Oh.
On the ground?
Yeah, right here.
And what's huddled around it?
So there's a large cart, stocked with boxes and goods. It's a hand cart, various sizes of boxes and goods. Of the three hooded figures you see around the cart, there is also another figure, and you can just catch a glimpse of them. You can't really see too much, kind of leaning against this tree stump here. You might not even be able to see them if I have the lighting on. I'm sure if you
Oh, I can
move
see
them.
them.
Okay.
They look kind of foxy. Is that a foxy lady?
It's hard to tell from this distance what they are. Yeah, so they're gesturing at this bag on the ground with feet sticking out of the bottom.
What kind of feet?
It's too hard to tell from here.
Because my
All you
feet
just
are
see-
very different
see a-
from Rusty's feet.
You see a pair of boots sticking out from under this giant bag. They don't seem to have noticed you guys. What was your perception, Rusty?
Okay, I don't want to make any racial assumptions, but we do have a patch in our group, and they're sort of have bandit connections, and we see three more ahead on the road, ruffling through people's belongings.
Rusty, once Woody kind of points this out, you very easily recognize what they're wearing. These are definitely bandits. These three Mawpoks. Would you like to know the fox? That's up to you. It's part of your background. If you'd like to know who this fox is, you can. If not, you do not. Up to you.
Sure.
Okay. I'll get to that when it comes
Who
up.
the fox that?
All right. So this is where you are. What would you like to do?
We should have probably hide behind a tree.
You see this guy here, and he's like, I told you to shut up, and he kicks the bag, and you just hear mew.
What is that is happening up ahead? Fellow travelers, shall I hail them?
Frill, I don't think those are travelers. I think those are highwaymen.
And the other two here are like rooting
Bandits,
through box.
brigands,
People are
a-holes.
Get a hold of your belongings and hide behind a tree, everybody.
I'm behind
One
a
of the
tree.
one-
I immediately
It
hide behind a
seems-
tree.
True.
Everyone is gone. Okay.
And I wasted a
so-
spell on that owl.
Yeah, I totally tricked you into that, didn't I?
Yeah, that was.
Sure. Why don't you guys move where you'd like to if you're going to get into the trees? And if you're trying to be sneaky, why don't you roll me a stealth check?
Oh, I'm sneaking.
I don't think Frill is that clever.
Whoa, Rusty with the crit. Rusty is the knight. Kind of like seeing a raccoon at night. You can just maybe you can catch the eyes.
I'm looking down so you can't see my eyes.
Okay. So Rusty's over there in the trees. I'm just gonna. So Jared, if I make a roll here, is it gonna? If I just roll like a for my perception, is it gonna roll to you guys, or is it just?
Yes,
to me?
it'll roll to everyone unless you've got the character sheet marked to roll to GM only, which you can do. You can go into the character sheet and hit the cog wheel, and go down, and there should be a whisper GM, or on the character sheet there may be a toggle at the top that says GM only.
Okay, so shifting to open their character sheet.
On the top of the character sheet, does it say public or to GM?
It's not open. Why can I not? It's not opening the character sheet at all.
Hold shift down and double click on the
Yeah, it's not doing it. It's not doing it.
Or is it doing it and it's just like, is it already minimized on the page somewhere?
Nope.
Okay, so you're gonna
that one. Okay, that one worked. I got it. Okay.
And then at the top of the character sheet, like I think on the top of our character sheets, there's a public button or a 2GM button. There is on mine at least, and then they might have the same at the top of theirs.
Just let me know if you
up by advantage, normal.
Did you see that?
No, we did not see that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Okay. Sorry, let me just check. Loosey goosey, heavy armor. Still a 19, 14. Okay. Woody.
I'm running for this far tree over here.
Okay.
Can I don't know if this is allowed.
Yep.
But I'm noticing that Woody is stumbling about, maybe. Could I do something where
boy.
like I shove him into the bush so that he can take my 14 and I take his 5 for stealth?
I'll allow it. I love it.
So okay, I don't make it to the tree over here. I'm unceremoniously shoved into a bush.
Yes.
Oh my god, my cock's in a bush. What's happening?
There it is.
Save you.
It only took an hour.
There it is.
Am I in this bush here?
The seal has been broken.
That is your bush.
All right.
This is a nice bush.
So at this point, these two over here are rooting through boxes and just taking stuff. They're pulling out all kinds of stuff and shoving it into the. They have like a burlap sack, and they're just like throwing all this stuff in here. And this one is continuing to kick this backpack, and you hear, please stop, please stop.
Hello, fellow travelers. It is so good to finally meet other people on the road. You seem friendly enough.
Are you moving closer, or just staying at this? Right to there. Okay.
Boy. Trying to draw attention and hopefully help cover everybody else.
Yep. As you approach the three strangers gesturing at the body, you can see the pointed faces of mawpox under the hoods. So these are raccoon folk. 2 male and 1 female mawpox, each wearing worn leather armor and a short sword on their belt. The fourth is an intimidating-looking Vulpin female, which is a fox. Is lightly armored and wears an ornate sword on her hip. She seems to be hanging back, letting the subordinates do all the work.
I see that you have stopped on the road. Is there any sort of problem that I might be able to help you with?
This one here, one of the male mob, kind of sizes you up a little bit. Says, "All right, nothing to see here. Move along if you know what's good for you."
I am just a traveler who I go around getting people's stories. Please, do tell me, what is your story? What is it that you're doing here? What are your names? What has happened to draw you to such a place and make you stop and everything? I would love to know. And he pulls out like a little book and a quill.
Well, my name is none of your business.
Do you spell that? N-U-N-A?
Can I take this opportunity to try to move up a bit?
Sure. What was your stealth roll?
Mine?
Yeah.
Was a 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, you go right ahead. I'm not even going to stop you.
I am quivering in the bush.
Okay. Rusty, you staying there, or are you moving? Sorry.
Yeah, I want to move up to the bush as well.
Okay. Could you, Rusty and Lucy, roll me another perception check? Mm-hmm. Perception. Lucy, you, as you get to there, just change layers. Move to token. You see another one up here in the tree with a bow out.
Oh boy.
Anyway, sorry, back to Frill. the Mawpock that's telling you to move along starts reaching for a blade on his hip.
Oh, there is no need for that whatsoever. You can tell I am unarmed, except for just one of my many feathers. Yes.
You are definitely not unarmed. I'd like you to roll a check.
Okay. A what check?
Deception.
Deception? Okay.
I think our Discord has frozen. Trying to unfreeze them.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to wait a sec?
No, you guys keep going. I think everybody can still hear you. It's just the cams have frozen up on me.
I
Okay.
can definitely still hear.
Yeah.
Okay. The bandit starts to let me just layers here. Move out towards you, and this one for the moment stops kicking the bag. The fox doesn't seem to move. This one moves, and they look like they're coming towards you, perhaps aggressive. They're walking towards you with their hand on their belt, and they're warning you to move along.
Oh, okay, I understand. It's just that. Oh, I'm sorry. And he's speaking to the one that's like closest to him, and he like kind of peers closer, and he's like, "Oh, what is that? That's on your nose, a little bit. From what I can see on your face. What is happening? Oh, I am so sorry. That just
This-
is your face. I apologize." And that is him casting vicious mockery.
Oh
If I
shoot!
may.
Okay, I'm gonna let that happen, and
Okay,
then we're
great.
gonna go roll some initiative. So let's cut that.
Before we do initiative, make sure that you have the initiative tracker open.
Okay, hold on. One second.
I'm going to drop Discord just for a quick second and then come back in and see if that helps.
So let's put a turn order. Do we see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
This fella. Oh, that's bad. And then I'm going to roll for this fella. It does not like these tokens. Let me see if I can find a new token.
Oh,
Lucy, did you let me know that you saw something in the trees?
I was gonna say that I was gonna tap you on the shoulder and ask you to duck before I shot an arrow at it, but we didn't get there. Sorry.
There we go. This one's
It's okay. That was good.
I was like, I gotta start with something before they start winging.
Yep, exactly. You read my mind.
Okay,
I
let me
don't
replace
know.
these bandits.
Am I able to like target someone, or do I just roll?
No, there's no
Um,
targeting in
for
this
your
like
initi-
in Fantasy Grounds. For initiative, you
Ah.
just target your own token, and then when you roll the
Click on
initiative
your
button-
token and then roll initiative. Yeah.
Mhm.
There we go. These ones are working. I just had to replace my tokens. There we go. Sorry, a little growing pains for me with 20 here.
No worries.
Okay, so let's delete these fellas. There we go. Okay, so do I have everyone's? I'm missing Rusty. Make sure you click your token before you. There we go. Okay, and then I think I can order.
There should
There
be
we
a
go.
button. Yep, drop down.
Fancy.
Perfect. I think we're all set. So let's get that vicious mockery roll first.
So if you click on,
Oh.
if there should be either on the front of the character sheet a place to click for vicious mockery, or you have to go into your spell sheet, but it should be on the front,
Yes.
and that'll put in chat. So it's doing 1 damage, and it's a DC 13 Wisdom save for Rye.
Okay. So on this front bandit here, wisdom save. Do you just click the do I just click the stat for a save?
Yeah, there should be the Wisdom saving throw box. Should if they're not proficient, then you just hit Wisdom. Sorry.
Okay, so it does succeed, but he takes 1 damage.
I don't think he takes any damage if he succeeds on a cantrip.
I don't know that.
Yeah, cantrips.
it
It's
would,
it's
yeah.
save or not. It's pass or not or fail.
Mm-hmm.
There's no half.
Okay.
So with that, he goes, "You son of a bitch!" and he pulls his sword, and they start to advance towards you. But what are you up?
You get the pigeon.
It's my turn.
What is first?
I think I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
Till maybe one of them is injured, and then I'll cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, great. Lucy is up next.
Okay, I'm gonna tap Rusty on the shoulder and go, "Psst, one in the trees," and I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
And I am going to draw my short bow.
Okay. I'm gonna just make a quick roll here to see if he noticed you. Passive perception. No, his passive perception is low. I'm gonna give you advantage on this shot because I not see this.
Okay.
So there should be at the top of the sheet a little purple button that says advantage. So if you click on that,
I think
Yes.
I have it set to always roll with advantage.
no, I think we turned that off. I don't know.
Did we? Oh Jesus.
Crit!
Okay. So you pull back your short bow and you take a shot at this guy up in the tree that does not see. And
Speak.
it hits him.
Yeah.
Hits him right in the middle of the chest. I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can stay in the tree, but you almost one-shotted him, so hold on a second. If he falls out of the tree, he's gonna die. Let's give a dex save here. Oh. Can you see that roll? Yep.
No.
Nope.
You can see me rolling.
Oh,
but
yes, I can.
Can you see the number?
Yeah, we did see
I'm
that
just-
in 19.
Okay. Okay, so he is horribly injured, but he is not dead.
But that was a crit. It only rolled.
No, it rolled the
Oh,
second d6, but it only did one. So
okay.
the first dice, if you hover over it, the 7 was a 4 damage plus 3 for your dex.
Oh, okay. I
And
got
then
it. I see it now.
The second dice was for the crit, and it was 1.
Just the
unfortunately.
one. Okay. Oh, boo.
Okay, so he is
Gotcha.
horribly mangled, and like I'm gonna say he starts to fall out of the tree, and he just catches himself with his little mawpaw claws, and he's dangling upside down out of the tree.
I made a mistake. I thought I had Told the Dead, and I don't, but I do have Sacred Flame. So can we just say that's what I was gonna cast?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to do that now?
I think I'm in range. I got a 60-foot range there, so I'll...
Because you would see him now, right?
yeah. I'm very startled by that. And
I'm also going to give you advantage on this because he's hanging upside down out of the.
Well, I'll tell you what, my man. I don't even have to roll advantage because it's Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So you just make a dex save.
Okay. Well, let's give him disadvantage on the dexterity saving throw. Hanging upside down out of a tree.
Fair enough. Take that.
Dex save.
You bandit.
Oh, I forgot to hit disadvantage. Let's roll one more
That's
time.
okay.
Okay, he passes. He's swinging back and forth out of the 1 foot, and the bolt just goes right beside him and slams into the tree behind him.
That's one lucky little guy.
Seriously.
I'm gonna say he dropped his short bow though. He's just dangling from this tree. Rusty, you're up.
Artemis redeemed, enrage the enemy.
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank you. I will make sure I give advantage to the next person. Did you want to move?
Who allowed them
Sorry,
to do that?
Russ or Lucy, did you want to move? Make any movement there before the end of your turn?
Who, me?
I already did 5, 10, 15.
And you can move as well if you want to.
No, it's not my turn.
10,
We're good.
15.
Oh, that's right.
20.
I'm sorry, that was a reaction.
I am going to come up actually right here because I already have my short bow out now. So
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll end there.
Okay.
I already made him a nice, happy, swinging piece of meat for people to go after.
I love it.
Pinata?
Piñata.
All right, Rusty Shackleford is up.
I want to use my short bow to shoot the one that's closest to Frill.
Okay, so this one here. All right, go ahead. And I will give you sneak attack on this because you were. Uh, 13 hits, I believe. Yes, it does. And that actually drops him. How do you put an X through, Jer? Cogwheel.
Click on the token cogwheel, and then there's all kinds of stuff in there that you can.
It's the button, not the cogwheel.
Oh yeah, the button, not
yeah,
the cogwheel.
Excellent. There we go. Okay, that one is down with one shot.
Nice.
Cedar also gave Frill inspiration.
Okay, excellent.
Oh.
All right. Do you want to stay there, Rusty, or do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide back here.
Okay. So you just go back into the bushes. Okay. You can't hide as a bonus action yet, I don't think.
Nope.
We'll just say I'll give you a little bit of cover for being in the bushes. All right, let's go. Frill, you're up.
Okay. I've never been a bard. Reading Bardic Inspiration real quick. Okay, so it's a bonus action. So I can choose one creature other than myself. Okay. So Frill is going to pull out his sword and he's going to say, "So it is a dance you want to do? It is a dance you shall receive." And he is going to point at Lucy and he will say, "My friend, we will be able to take them on. This is nothing compared to what we've been through in the past." And that will be his bardic inspiration for you.
Excellent. So you both have inspiration now? Well, bardic inspiration and inspiration.
And the way he runs... Oh, go ahead.
I'm just going to mark, let's say this ninja face is bardic inspiration. There you go. Remember. Okay.
So
you still have your movement and your action if you'd like.
How about this guy?
All
and
right.
he kind of runs kind of like Jack Sparrow with like his hands kind of like this. And then he's going to try and swing it down. He's just going to be like, "Ah,
sure,
this is how you stab."
I'd say doing combat on Roll20 is really... Okay, yeah, you nailed him. He is still standing, but you pierce him pretty good through the stomach. He looks really rough.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I am sorry. I'm just going to pull that out. I apologize.
As you pull it out, you pull out the rapier. He just starts gushing blood out of the front of his stomach.
Oh no! Should I put it back in? Oh dear!
He reaches down. He's like holding his gut, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
You're panicking a little bit.
Cute raccoon is just spewing blood out of a hole in his stomach.
He's screaming. Frill screaming.
All right, the bandit's turn. Let's start with this one here. He's gonna try and see if he can right himself in the tree. He's swinging upside down out of the tree. Get a dex save here. Oh boy, he rolled a 1. He falls out of the tree. And let's roll a d6. He knocks himself unconscious.
Oh, well, that took care of itself. That's great.
He is currently out cold. Probably looks like he might have broken like an ankle or something. All right, this one here is going to make an attack at Frill with his short sword. That is a 19 to hit for 2 slashing damage.
Okay, I deserve that. I am sorry.
So he's holding his bleeding gut with one hand, and he just takes a swipe at you with it.
Oh.
Okay. How do I make this small? Sorry, I'm new at this. Okay. This one is going to also move towards Frill. and take an attack with a short sword.
Oh, good. I have an audience. They always wanted.
That one nails you as well.
Oh,
he
no.
hits you.
Ah!
He hits you for 3 slashing. This one that you guys don't see. Let me make him visible now. Pops out of the rocks over there, and he's going to take a shot with his bow. He's going to aim Lucy.
I deserve that.
I don't know that's going to hit. 14 to hit?
Good question.
I don't think that hits.
That does not hit.
Okay, so he takes a shot, and it just sticks right into this tree right here. That is their turn. This bandit here, the fox kind of moves forward to stand beside this bag, and just leans back against the tree, and just kind of watches and gives a little chuckle. And that's what they're doing. And then we're gonna move to Woody. Sorry, did I skip? I didn't skip you that turn, right, Jer?
No, he did his held action.
I held my action and got to take it. I'm good.
Okay, all right, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to. Hide anymore. I also don't know that I want to get right into combat at this time.
I absolutely love that bandit fell out of the tree. Fantastic.
Get out here and stop being a little prick.
I am going to throw a healing word out as a bonus action.
Okay.
Onto is Keisha the only one that's injured? Because nobody else has played.
At the moment, yeah. Yeah, she's at 5 out of 10.
Okay, I will heal. I will throw a healing word to Frill then, because.
All right.
What's the word?
Oh, never mind. I don't have healing word.
Oh,
Word is
I
the
don't have-
word.
So I'll just move to here. I know I have the movement, and I'll step in behind and cast Cure Wounds.
Worst cleric ever.
I know. I feel like mistakes have already been made. There we go. Well, it's only 4. I'm sorry, Frill.
What is your
no, that's great.
what does your magic look like? Is there like a particular?
It's like a warm flash of light that just, and then the wounds are gone. Dawn Mother.
All right, is that end your turn?
It does, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Lucy, you're up.
Okay. Well, that guy's looking pretty wounded, so I'm gonna pick at him. Ha
Okay.
ha! Ha! How dare you!
I fired
That
from
is
your
my
general direction.
friend. Ha ha! Short bow. Here we go.
Okay. That does
add it-
not hit.
Oh, that wasn't
Let's-
supposed to be an advantage. Sorry.
So if it rolls like that, we just take the left side.
Okay. Boo.
All right, so that is a 6. That does not hit. He just quickly ducks under the short bow shot. Did you want to move?
Yeah, this box is making me nervous. I might-
Rusty, you recognize this fox now that you're closer. You recognize this as, you know her name to be Frey. She is a captain of the band. She's one of the captains. Particularly mean. You maybe have come across her before.
I'm gonna come up here to get better advantage on these two in the back.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Rusty, you're up.
I'm gonna use my short bow again and try to shoot this.
All right.
Keep firing, assholes.
And that will have sneak back.
Did you make
Sorry,
that?
this one, the injured one, or the...
Yeah, the injured one.
Okay. That's a lot of dice. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, come on, he's bleeding out.
He's bleeding.
Oh, did you want to move?
He's writhing so much that we can't hit him.
Who has bardic inspiration?
No, I'm
I
not.
do.
The ninja. I believe some chat gave somebody inspiration.
Yeah, it's Frill.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that for you,
He's
Frill.
fancy as fuck.
You can have that. You can have a heart. Remind you, you have inspiration from chat,
Oh, I can feel love
which I believe
pouring in
is.
from
I
above.
can see it. Look.
I believe that's just a reroll, right, sure?
For what?
Chat inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or inspiration, like just rolling with advantage. So. But we
Right.
always let you roll sort of after the fact if you don't like what you rolled. Unless you want to change that. You are the dungeon master, sir.
No, that's.
We
I
bow
think.
to
I think.
your whip.
I'm not used to this power, but I think that a reroll is great. I think a reroll is great. Okay. Rusty, were you moving?
No, I'm staying hidden over here.
Okay, great. Frill, you're up.
Okay. Well, he's feeling a lot better. And I guess he's going to attempt to knock this guy out that's in front of him. Like, I am very sorry about the wound that I gave you, but I really need you to be unconscious, please.
He's well on his way with that one, and that hits him.
Great.
How would you like to kill this adorable raccoon?
Not. I just want to unconscious, like, the other end of the sword. Like, he just wants to, like, hit him upside the head.
Okay, yeah, sure. You absolutely
Wait a
do.
minute.
Your
Are we
brain
being non-killers? Are we pulling punches?
Frill is
Jeremy's like,
being a
wait
non-killer.
a minute now.
You have a feeling
This
that
is against brand.
he's knocked out. He's knocked out, but he will probably bleed out from his wound if he's not attended to soon.
That's...
There's like a small pool of blood forming around him as he's laying on the ground. But he's knocked out.
Let him die, Frill. Let him
We've
die.
already eviscerated him. Just
It's
let him
us
die
or
fast.
them, for goodness sakes. Let him die.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Give him
He's
honorable
not- he's
death.
a jerk.
All right.
Release the
did
rat.
You,
Release the rat.
did you want to do a bonus action or movement?
Oh. A bonus action whimper because he doesn't know what to do. People are yelling at him to murder a person he doesn't want to murder.
Okay.
But he's...
I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
All right. So this one is standing right beside Frill. Attack the short. 13 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Wait for it. Yeah, that hits.
All right. He gets you for 3 slashing damage.
Ugh.
This one, seeing Lucy move around the back, is going to take a shot with his short bow at her.
How dare you?
Rolls a 3. That doesn't do anything.
That will definitely miss.
Frey is next. Seeing that the bandits are starting to drop, Frey does here. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up my sheet.
She's going to do something tricky. She is a fox. Foxy.
You're very distracting. I'm trying to look for something. Frey pulls a very nice look from her hip.
Sorry,
And
did
does
you
a
say
few,
short
like-
sword?
The short sword, yeah.
Okay.
And does a few like flourishes in the air, and then she moves over to
How
here.
intimidating is that?
I
I feel intimidated.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She comes up right behind. Comes up right
God, no!
behind Woody. And she's gonna attack twice with her short sword.
No! He just he goes full fetal under his shield.
The first one tags you for 6.
I am gonna flare that. The Dawn Mother, in a flash of light, protects me, and you have to re-roll.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
Light clerics, people. Light clerics.
13.
That does not hit. It clumps
Okay.
up my shield.
Second attack.
There's a fox in the hen house.
12 to hit does not hit
That
either.
does not hit
Wrong, my
either.
friend.
You lucky son of a bitch.
It's called Faith, and I can guide you to it if you'd like.
And you gotta have it.
Yep. And you gotta have it.
Faith.
All right. That takes us.
Baby!
Woody, you have a very angry look fox right beside you, swinging at you with it.
It's very confusing to have such a foxy woman beside me, and be angry. My dear cock has never felt this way before. I have no choice but to attack her, I think.
All right.
Actually, being of large stature and already holding my shield I'm just going to shove her to knock her prone.
Okay. It's a roll to hit her, or
I don't know, you're the DM, you tell me.
Woody
let's-
just got inspiration.
let's do an opposed athletics.
Woody's got inspiration? It's getting burned.
Woody
up.
got inspiration.
It's getting burned on this bump. What was
Walk!
Let's do opposed athletics.
I like it.
How about that?
I like it. I don't have athletics really, but we'll do that.
Me either, but I rolled a 20.
Did you?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
Aw.
I feel
Alright,
like
so
I
you go
was
to-
cheated there.
You go to shove her back, and she's too strong.
And I
for you.
bounce off her?
Yeah. Let's call that a bonus action. Call that a bonus.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll make up the rules as we go.
Story. I'll thump her with.
Let's see.
I'm gonna thump her with my mace then.
Sure. We say you try to bash her back with your
The
shield.
big
but
bulbous head of my mace. I swing that.
that is not
I'm
gonna.
gonna use the inspiration chat just gave me.
Okay. That'll hit.
Yeah, it
yeah.
does.
All right. So you bonk her upside the head with your mace.
Just the tip.
All right. And she looks at you with a kind of gives you a little nod.
Oh, she like that? I don't think I'm
I was
into
gonna
this.
say she respects it. I think. Lucy, you're up.
She respects the hustle.
She respects the hustle. That's right.
Nothing but a good tea bag upside the head to give you a good feeling.
Wow. A feeling.
Or feeling. Oh my goodness.
More than a feeling.
More than a feeling.
She said, Woody, she says to you, intriguing. You look like you might actually give me a proper fight.
I look terrified.
All right. All right. Luke,
Oh my goodness gracious. I am going to take aim and fire at this dude back here.
Okay.
Short bow coming at ya.
Nice.
Let's see what we got here. A 22 to hit. That definitely hit. It didn't roll damage for some. Oh, it did roll damage. 4 damage to this dude back here.
4 damage.
That hit. That does.
For Frill! Frill!
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone get this
You
fox
tag
off
him
me.
in. You tag him in the shoulder. He's still standing. Would you like to move?
And I'm gonna move.
And as actually right as you get to there, you hear a little. Tell me.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right up. I'm gonna move right here so that I can maybe try and check on what's under
Sure,
this
I'll
bag.
I'll give you. I'm gonna move the bag, and I'm gonna do a handout.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a little handout here. Let's see here. Here we go. If you want to share that, and this is what you see under the bag.
easy kitten!
I don't think that can be trusted.
We need to protect this person at all costs.
There's a little cat-like lady. They are known as. Let me
Eliza
just.
Pennygleam.
Well, you don't know that yet, but
Oh, okay, sorry.
they are the Allurin race. They're commonly seen on roads and as part of the merchant caravans. Pretty commonly seen as like traders and merchants and such.
This is not a
And-
full race.
And she has 2 adorably cute different eyes.
Sure.
And she starts to wiggle out from under the bag, and she's Mew, and she's gonna try and get behind you.
It's a cat!
A cat! A cat and a mouse! Run for your life! We're all gonna die!
All right, and you've moved there, so you move the bag, and she's not holding her bag anymore, but she's kind of hiding in the bushes over here. Rusty, you're up.
I'm gonna try and shoot the fox.
Okay. Let's see what her AC is. Oh yeah, that hits. Wow, that's quite a lot of damage. So you pop up over the bushes and you take a shot, and as you take that shot, your eyes kind of meet, and there's like a recognition there, as you nail her right in the chest with an arrow.
What does the fox say?
Ring ding 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 ding.
That's
Sorry, that's 9 damage.
Ring ding 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 ding. I did
Okay, that was a heavy hit on her, and she slumps back from Woody for a moment. And it is now Frill's turn.
Okay. Frill is going to controversially bonus action healing word the guy that's bleeding out so that he doesn't bleed out anymore because he feels awful. I don't want him to like be conscious, but just like I just don't want him to die. But with the other hand,
this is unacceptable.
I have a hard time.
This is unprecedented in Dungeons and Dragons. This is
And
what
then
happens when you take away orcs and you put in raccoons. This is what happens. Don't kill them.
I'm gonna remove that axe as he gets healed. Perfect.
As he gets healed, with the other hand, because I think, he's going to, because he can still attack, I guess, right?
No, I'm gonna say that if you're actually casting a healing spell, I'll leave him unconscious, but I'll stop him from bleeding out to death if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, that'll be good enough for me.
Okay, so he's not gonna re-enter the fight.
It's confusing for the rest of us.
Well, that was just such a terrible thing. He feels bad.
You want to roll the heal for me?
Oh, yeah.
Is it really necessary?
Maybe. We'll see. At the moment, she's made a new friend.
Maybe we can, get him to help us.
4, okay.
I don't like this at all.
Okay. I'm gonna say he's unconscious. Okay. And with your action?
He's gonna turn to this other guy, I guess, and he's just gonna be like, "This is not what I wanted. I did actually just want to speak with you. We did not have to go about with all of this attacking and stabbing. Can we not be friends?"
He looks over at Frey, who's now pretty banged up, and I don't know why her hit points didn't change. There we go. And he goes, yeah. Maybe I should get out of here.
Oh.
Okay. So he looks and he sees the leader's pretty messed up, and that one's got a broken ankle. This one's dead, and this one's passed out. He looks like he's gonna run.
And then opportunity of attack. Just kidding. No, he goes.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
He's not that kind of bird.
He's not gonna move, he's not gonna move until his turn. Actually, which is next. So, not attacking him.
Nope.
Okay, so this guy books it. Right off the map. He gets to about there. And he drops his bow and he goes, "Ah!" And he runs off the map. So he gets to about there.
Thank you, kind sir. We will put that to good use.
You see, and Frey looks over his shoulder and cowards. And she's going, actually, sorry, it's still a bandit. This bandit who's passed out, this one, seeing the other one run, is going to take a shot with his short bow at, no, Rusty hasn't been shot at. Let's shoot at Rusty.
How dare you?
Well, he hasn't been shot at, so.
Rusty's been chilling in the bushes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him disadvantage actually.
Who doesn't
Or I'll
like
give Rusty to cover. Let's up your AC by 2. Up your AC by 2, Jasmine. Oh, okay, he still hits you. Okay, he nails you. And then
Was
he's
that a
gonna
crit?
No.
Close though.
Roll the
Turn
19.
green.
Roll the 19. And then he's gonna move over here. Okay, it's now Frey's turn. Frey looks over his shoulder, sees that the bandits are starting to run for it. She's gonna attack Woody twice.
I just keep that shield up.
Alrighty. She's gonna try and bite you actually first.
A fox biting a rooster. I would have never guessed.
15 to hit.
No. I've got
Alright,
thicker
then.
armor than that. I put my shield in her mouth. Eat it!
Back to the short sword and misses. Seeing this is not going very
Godmother,
well.
help me! Help me!
She's gonna try to run.
She's biting
would,
me!
would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay. She's gonna go 10, 20, 25, 30. Go ahead.
6. I don't think that hit.
Okay.
I
she
didn't
gets to
even.
there.
Woody doesn't even look like he's behind the shield and he's just like swinging blindly.
Perfect. It is now Woody's turn.
Well, she's running. I'll give her the Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dex save DC 15.
She's got a pretty good dex. Roll to 1.
Take 6
So-
radiant then.
Oh, that might do it. Hold on. Where's she at? Oh no, she's still up. Okay. So you hit her right in the ass with a sacred flame as she's running into the woods.
May the light of the Dawn Mother compel you!
Did you want to move?
God, well, yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go jump in the bushes with Rusty at that point.
Okay.
As I jump in there,
All
I'm like, to victory! Yeah!
Lucy, you're up.
Well, darn it, my target's running away. Oh. He's still within range. But
Release the rat!
I'm gonna yell over at Frill. You really want to let these guys go? They hurt our friend.
You do what you need to do.
They hurt our friend.
You can choose whatever path you may walk.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him in the butt as he's running away.
I was really hoping that would give you a chance. It's fine.
This guy. Yeah, go for it.
You chose poorly.
Oh yeah. You hit him right in the ass, and he drops to the ground. So you take your shot, and you see this little raccoon running, and then you see it hit, and then like you just don't see anything because you got rocks, those boulders in front of you. He's just gone. All right. Did you want to move?
I take my shot. I'll sigh very happily, and I'll just turn to the little kitty and pat it on the head. It's okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She accepts the scratches. Rusty?
Which one's the one that hit me?
He's dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit the one that's closest to me then.
So you're gonna take a shot at Frey?
Yeah.
Okay. It keeps changing your hit points back. There we go.
Is there not one right in front of Frill?
Oh, that
he's
one's
he's
unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Shoot him.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's the one that she hit, or he hit.
Assassinate
Okay, so
him.
yeah.
There we go.
I'll hit the fox then.
Okay. That is a miss. All right. Did you want to move?
Yeah, sure. I'll come out a little bit from behind the bushes.
All right.
Don't leave me.
I'm just on the other side.
All right. Frill, you're up. It seems that everybody's in full flight here.
I am going to die. And I guess kneel down and try to wake up the guy that's on the ground.
Okay. Oh, Rusty, as you took that shot at Frey, she turned around and flipped you the bird.
Yeah, you too, bud.
Okay.
I think in
sorry,
Humblewood it's called flipping you the human.
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second on that. All right, there we go.
That was a good
All
Even
right,
Marty
that was
didn't
good.
like that joke.
That was a good joke.
That was good? All right.
I was good. I don't appreciate your crickets.
So you're going to try and wake up the unconscious Mopok bandit?
Yes. Yeah.
Sure, we'll say you wake him up.
Okay.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Oh,
He looks
no,
down,
you're
and
right.
all of a sudden, his hole in his stomach is not there anymore. Like, oh. Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
and he-
no, very.
He gets to stumble. He kind of starts stumbling to his feet.
He's going to hold his collar. He's like, I am very sorry about the wound that I gave you. I did not mean to make it so fatal or anything. But I'm gonna pull him close.
No
And he's
problem.
gonna say,
Apology accepted.
just know that I am capable of doing this again, my friend. I have a
Oh
few
no,
questions.
no! I'll never do anything like this ever again.
Oh, I know you will not. But we are going to stay right here until they are done with their business. And we are going to ask you some things so that you don't get another hole in your stomach.
I prefer if I could just leave.
I know you will. But you will not. And he's just gonna hold him.
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay, great.
Of course.
You still have
Mighty.
inspiration, I
I
think.
have inspiration. I'm gonna try that. Does that mean I just re-roll?
Yeah. Oh,
It is much
Yes.
better.
that's a crit. Of course, mighty pigeon. I wouldn't think about running. And he sits down and he sits on his hands.
Very good.
He sits on his hand.
Bonus of you may continue.
He drops his weapon and he just sits down.
Wonderful.
That takes us to Bandit. This one is gone. He runs another 60 feet.
He's outie.
He's outie. That takes us to Frey. I'm gonna say Frey makes it. She's pretty wounded. I'm gonna get her just to the edge here. And she goes, "Damn you, Rusty!" As she's running away. And it appears to everyone else that maybe she's run into Rusty before. Woody, what would you like to do?
So I should shoot Rusty? She's Rusty's part of this, clearly.
Maybe.
Can I see?
Yep, she's right at the edge there. She's still there. She's about to duck into the. I say she's got down on all fours, and she's starting to run. She's about to go into a full run into the bushes.
Yeah, outside of the range of my.
But you can still move.
Maybe
Also.
the cat is a danger.
The cat's not a danger.
The
We just
cat's
saved
just-
the cat.
The cat's all bruised, injured from getting kicked.
Okay. Are we gonna let the fox get away? I want to be on
I got what I
brand
want.
here for this team.
I mean, I've got 85 feet on my short bow.
Okay,
So.
I run out and give her the business again with a bit of the Dawn Mother's light.
Okay, it's just a dex save.
Yep. DC 13.
Yep, no problem. She dodges out of the way.
Yeah.
She's a very fast fox.
She is.
Lucy, what would you like to do?
I am taking aim at that foxy.
Okay.
Release a world.
Ah, damn it. Even if I use her parry ability, that still hits. Okay, that hits. And that is enough to knock her down. She drops.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Clearly,
And we are
clearly the Dawn Mother's
We-
light guided that
the
arrow.
one gone. This one's not going to run. I would say out of it. What would you like to do?
If she's not like dead, I would like to go grab her and drag her back.
Are we
Sure.
are we officially out of combat now?
Yes, we're out of combat.
All right.
I'm gonna pickpocket all the mop hawk that are on the ground.
Okay.
Dragging her back.
Let's see what they got on them here. So Rusty goes around and he starts pickpocketing all the moth hawks. Do you want everyone to see you doing this, or are you trying to be sneaky?
No, they're all doing their thing, looking at her, and I'm just gonna start walking around, going through pockets.
Okay.
I trail Rusty around because I need to cut on that.
All right. They have. You find a total of 7 gold between everybody. Searching over the fox, while she's conscious. Excuse me. She's wearing a very nice suit. And a very, very nice, finely crafted short sword. It has a rose insignia in the.
Mm.
Mm.
Hey, Rusty. Couldn't help but notice that she seemed to know you.
As we're tying up our people. that
Mm-hmm.
we captured.
Mm-hmm.
I should think that's a good spot. We'll take a break for a couple minutes and then come back for another 45 or so.
Okay.
All right.
We'll break.
Sounds
As,
good.
as Rusty starts stealing everyone's stuff.
We'll be right back.
Buh, buh, buh.
And we're back with our favorite DM.
Who?
You.
Oh, I am the DM. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we just finished our encounter with the bandits on the road here. I didn't show this, but here's a handout of what Frey looks like, who is now unconscious.
What Frey looks like.
As the bandit captain.
The one that had you all confused.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I was trying to bite your waddle with her, but I missed. I was really upset. I was going to grab you right by the waddle.
How dare you?
That'll happen. Okay. So you drag her back over to the center. This bandit's sitting on his hands because he was told to be good. Eliza comes over here now, and she goes, "Yeah, that'll teach you." And she gives Frey a little kick with her little cat foot, like picking on
Deserved.
good folk just trying to make their way. And she comes over here and starts like putting stuff back on her cart, and there's stuff everywhere. She has a really nice, like very assorted collection of like traveling good. She looks like a merchant of some sort. There's like a little bit of everything. She's got rations, and she's got like backpack. She has like some healers kits, all that sort of stuff. And she says, "Oh, my whiskers, that was close. Thank you for protecting me and my cart. My name's Eliza. What's yours?"
Nice to meet you, Eliza. I'm Lucy.
"Hi, Lucy."
You're friendly to mice, right? Jeremy,
Oh,
like myself.
Of course, especially heroes like.
Lucy
and she-
puffs up her chest at the word hero. Oh,
she
of
kinda-
course.
And she kind of like holds her ribs and like her ribs are all bruised. It's like she was just getting kicked by that mockpock.
Don't look at me.
You all tapped out there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Frey is unconscious. Are you waking her or just leaving her? Also, are you taking her weapon off or whatnot?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so who
Already
wants?
disarmed.
Who's taking her short sword as it is a particularly nice one?
Is
friends,
it
have
is it
at
better
it.
short sword than I have?
It is most definitely of finer quality than your short sword.
Then I will gladly take it off of her.
Okay, so it is considered a masterwork short sword. I don't know if that's a thing in 5e, but I'm making it one. It also, however, does something else. It's not magical, but wearing having this sword on you will make bandits of lower rank than captain, so basically anyone who's lower than Frey, have disadvantage on any rolls to oppose charisma checks against you, such as intimidation. Basically, it gives you advantage on intimidation over.
Maybe we should give Rusty that sword. Since Rusty
Maybe.
seems to know this sort of road trash.
Yeah, Rusty, you're still hanging out on the skirts over there.
Let us not turn against each other. I am sure Rusty has a perfectly
Well,
good explanation.
I have absolutely no intention of turning against my friend Rusty over there. It just this little fox lady. He seems to know him, and I'd like to know more about that.
I may have come across these individuals on my travels, but I'm a one-man bandit show now, so I have nothing to do with them.
Right around that moment, Frey starts to wake up, and she looks up and she sees Rusty, and she goes, "Traitor!" And she spits on the ground. She's gonna try to stand up. Or is anybody gonna stop her?
No. Shove you back down.
See,
You can stay on the
as
ground. They prefer you down there.
as you can see, I'm on, and I think I'm just gonna make my way. We'll just go our separate ways. I can see you've already taken anything I had on me. I'm assuming. Did you take her leather armor or studded leather armor? No. Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I guess not. No.
Okay. So
We can if you
I'll
want to, but I didn't think we are gonna like
I'll
undress
just.
the woman at the roadside.
I mean, she has clothes on underneath. It's just armor. Well, I'm just gonna make my way. You can make your way. No harm, no
I'm
foul.
gonna twist her wrist and be like, hey! I shot you in the butt once. I can shoot you in the butt again. Fox bested by a mouse. You want to go home and tell someone about that?
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather just
That's what I thought.
be on my way. If you need,
How about you tell us a little bit more about why you were roughhousing our little friend over here?
and Eliza's like, yeah, bugging innocent merchants on the road. Well, you see, we are bandits, and this is what we do.
Okay, yeah.
If you need someone to turn over to the authorities, Patch here is a perfect example. And he's like,
Yeah,
hey,
but Patch here is definitely not the brains of this operation. No offense.
no, I'm not either. Just a simple member
Yeah.
of the coalition. And I
A
think
sword like that, you're going to tell me that you're not the brains? Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not. Now, I don't think you want to hurt anyone else. So I don't want to see anyone else get hurt today. I'll just be on my. You'll never see me again.
Wrist.
Oh!
Can I roll insight?
Maybe
Like,
she
I'm
knows something
for-
about the attack on our owl friend.
So you want to roll an insight check?
Or was that not?
Yeah, like, is she
Yeah.
saying?
Sure, go ahead. She's appears like she's unarmed and she's injured. She looks like she does want to leave.
Are there other people that you have tried to bandit earlier by chance?
Yes.
Hmm.
This is how we make our living.
We seem all a little too comfortable with the profession bandit.
Rusty knows. Rusty.
Is banditing a verb? Can you bandit someone?
I've been
Good
banditing
now.
my whole life. Listen, I'll just go. You'll never
How
see
about
me
we
again.
bandit you for once?
You already have. You have all my possessions.
We did not bandit you, you see.
You
We
don't.
stopped
You
you
don't.
from banditing. That is
You-
different.
You don't want to drag me
Let me
all
tell
the
you
way.
let me tell you a little story. It's a little story about an owl.
I'm injured. You'd have to carry me.
Do you know anything about an owl?
An owl.
An owl that was traveling with a rather large group not so long ago.
No.
I know you wouldn't want to lie to someone as skillful as myself.
Sure. Roll an insight check.
I believe in you.
You believe she's telling the truth?
Do I think she's telling the truth?
Roll an insight check.
I
17.
did.
Yeah. It seems like
I'm just sitting back watching all of this.
Seems like she's.
I'm watching. Always
being-
watching.
Eating the popcorn and the waffles.
The waffles,
It
yeah.
seems like she's being
I
pretty
feel
honest.
like I've
She
gone
doesn't-
through the cat's pack, and if there's any food in there, I'm now eating it.
There's a lot of food in the cart. Maybe find some beef jerky.
Is there any corn? Is there any corn? I love
Oh,
corn.
yeah. Yeah, there's lots of corn. There's a whole bag of corn.
I'm
You
just.
got your beak. You got your beak right in there.
Well, no.
I
mean,
imagine you probably have
my hand.
connections with the banditing community. Would you know anybody that's maybe been talking about the nice little heist where they burned a lot of people to death?
Oh no, we don't do that. We don't. We try not to.
Don't
kill
you tell
anyone.
me now that you don't harm people, because I watched you kicking this kitty.
No, we don't. We don't kill anyone. We just acquire their goods and move along.
So you
You're
were
going
not
to tell
trying
me
to
that-
kill any of us, were you?
No,
seems-
of course not.
Hmm.
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 Listen, you take Patch. If you need someone to take along, he seems quite friendly with you. I'll be on my way. You have all my stuff. You'll never see me again.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
she
so.
starts to slowly back.
No, 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 no.
No,
Grabbing.
No.
No, 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 no.
What does Rusty think? Rusty's like in the know.
Very quiet.
Yes.
I think that it's a lie that we will never see her again.
So we should kill her.
I'm just saying, if we leave her alive, expect that she's gonna come back again.
And do we take her with us?
Maybe we should
Turn
send
her
her
in?
behind the tree with the mouse. I think the mouse is rough. Just saying.
I think that your options are you either let me go or you kill me. You
Well,
don't
it was
look.
nice talking to you. He just pats you on the shoulder. Just like, because it just gestures everyone like, I am not a killer, I am a lover. But my a bit more on the killer side, so good luck.
How about this? To prove that I'm done with my ways of banditry, I'll give you a map to their camp. and I'll be on my way. And
Why would we want a map to their camp?
I don't know. So you can see that I will not be there.
But that implies we'd go there to stop them. I don't think we're. It's not in our contract. I don't think.
And she pulls out a little parchment and waves it. I have nothing else to offer.
I'm gonna take
And
it.
this was-
I'm gonna take it and look at it.
It's like a roughly drawn map of the area. It's like north of.
Like, this is horrible penmanship.
Thank you.
Looks like chicken scratch.
It
That's
was
rich
was
coming from
it
you.
was drawn by a
It was drawn by who?
chicken. A grouse.
A growl.
Was she hot?
Not my cup of tea.
I'll roll this
So-
up and put it in my pack.
Okay.
Well,
So-
I think this should be left to you, Rusty. What would you like to do? Should we let the fox go? Or should we finish what was started? And by we, I mean you.
Clearly, Rusty is torn.
Chat says to tie her hands and feet and tail up.
And just leave her.
That sounds like a good idea. We'll tie her to a tree, and if she can somehow figure her way out, then good for her. If not, then it's not on us.
She's a.
I say we have to
fox. She'll figure her
Tie her
way out.
snout up too.
I'll fox my way out of it.
Fox that.
Says,
Anybody got a
Yes.
muzzle?
yes, that's maybe yes. That's a great idea. The next one, the perch guard that come along, they'll snatch me up, and they'll take me in.
Well, I'm convinced. And he starts tying her up.
Let's tie her
Okay.
up.
You tie her up to this tree.
It's a horrible
Sure.
idea, but I'm in for it. I have a very low intelligence. What do I care? My wisdom is everything about it is screaming no. But
Who's tying her up?
I guess I shall.
Sure. Why don't you give me a dexterity check? I want to see how good you
Oh.
tie her up.
Oh, great. My dexterous. A little.
Yeah. You think
I have
she's tied up?
proficiency in bondage. Could I do that?
Here come the cock jokes.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You think she's tied up pretty good?
Can we make sure to tie up her snout too?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, let's stuff something
No-
in her mouth and then cover
No,
her.
no talking or
cover her mouth
use
up.
of the teeth. Yeah.
Okay. We'll say you've got her tied up pretty good to this tree. You feel like-
I want to
Sure.
double check those knots since I'm good with my fast little fingers.
Sure. Roll another dexterity check. Yeah, they look good. She looks like she's snug.
Oh, just a second. Well,
See, I cannot move.
I'm gonna.
Oh, one arm is free.
I forgot I had this. Can I use this now? As Rusty's like checking the ropes and tying them tighter.
Mhm.
I would like to give him words of encouragement.
Okay. So you're gonna add a D4 to your roll, Jasmine. Roll a D4.
Because roosters can be very inspiring.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were using. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's like. Yeah. Okay. It's. What's the name of that? Oh, geez. Okay.
Nice.
So that brings it up
also,
to.
Lucy got an inspiration.
Okay. Let's add that. What symbol was I using? The heart.
Yeah,
There we go.
there's a
Okay.
place on the character sheet too that you can click on for inspiration.
That's
Okay.
true.
And sorry, go ahead.
Do we have a piece of parchment that we could write a little note on it or something, like in
Like-
case someone does find her?
like-
Be like,
This is
I am a
bad
bandit.
person. Yeah.
Very like Green Forest. You write a little note out and like hammer it into the tree above her head, and she
Do not believe anything I say.
looks up and rolls her eyes, defeated.
Duck season, rabbit season, fox season.
And she's and she can't really.
Yes, yes, pat.
And Eliza says, "Well, where are you folks headed? I'm on my way to Alder by way of Winnowing Reach."
Oh, that's fortuitous.
We're going that way too.
Oh, well, maybe we could travel together.
Do I have to carry anything?
If you would carry my cart, that'd be great.
Besides his
It's
own
not
ego.
It's not going to work out then.
I have a strong back, and I
Mhm.
carry my own all the time. And she goes up and lifts it up and shows you, and then she goes, "Ooh," and kind of winces over at her bruised ribs.
Oh, no.
Oh, but she gets it up, and she goes, "I'm ready to travel."
No. You should not be doing this. And he like shoots a glance at everyone else as he is a -1 strength and will get crushed by this.
Maybe your bandit friend here could carry the cart as a way of penance.
Our new bandit
Are
friend.
you,
I
talking,
can
are you talking about my friend Rusty?
No, I'm talking about Patch, this little
gonna
fellow right
say
here.
my strength is terrible.
Oh,
How
I
dare
was
you.
gonna say it. Wow.
And he's like, yeah.
This is really good corn.
And she looks, and you've like eaten like half a bag of corn out of the back of her cart. She goes, "Well, I was gonna offer you a reward, but I suppose you've already helped yourself.
Yeah.
Could I reward anyone else with something? Is there something you need?" And she looks through, like, "I have all kinds of things." And she's like pulling through her, like, if there's something you want that's like general equipment, just tell me, and I will roll to see if she has it.
I'm going to tie the bag of corn up and I'm going to be like, well, there's no more corn, and put it in my bag.
Okay, you take her entire bag of corn.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Is there a hat?
What
Fro
kind
could
of
go for a
What
hat.
kind of hat are you looking for?
Oh, something that would get a lot of attention.
Oh, like a minstrel's hat with a feather. I think I had one with a feather in it. Let me look. Roll a d6. She does have a hat. She has it's like a tricorn hat, with a big red feather sticking out of it. She pulls it out.
Wonderful.
Hmm?
It's a pirate hat.
I am in love with it. This is beautiful, magnificent.
It's like a
Thank you
it's
so
it's like a
much.
purple kind of like suede purple hat with a big
Purple?
red feather. Yeah, would probably be quite expensive actually, as wool's not very very common. So it's
Yes.
quite a nice hat. And we're even. We're even then.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's wonderful.
Is there something
She-
either of you I could get for either of you? And the bandit's like, I could use some bandages. She goes, shut up.
I healed him. He's fine.
Do you have a cloak of some kind?
Oh yes, I sell many cloaks. Roll d6. And she starts digging through her box.
She has none. That'd be awesome. I had many cloaks, just not today.
Oh, it seems I must have sold out.
Ah!
No cloaks. I'm sorry. Well, maybe we could find one in Winnowing. I would be glad to buy you a new cloak. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Excellent. Is there anything I can get for you, Mighty Mouse? That, you know how that sounded. How that sounded. Mighty Mouse.
Here they come to save the day.
Mighty Turbine.
Lucy Goose is on her way. uh,
Beautifully done.
oh boy. I don't really need for much. Do you maybe have a nice strand of chain that I could put in one of my braids?
A roll d6. She's like furiously digging through different boxes and crates and bags on her. What'd you roll?
I gotta actually remember how to roll. There we go.
Oh, absolutely. And she pulls out what'd you say you wanted? Chain?
Like a piece of chain that I can braid into one of my braids.
Oh, absolutely. She pulls out a long piece of chain.
Holy metal.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. I will look like one of those Valkyries. Yay!
She hands it over. Here you go. It is getting a little late in the afternoon if we're going to make Winnowing Reach by the end of well, I don't know if we can make it today, but we can maybe get close and make camp for the night off the road.
Excellent, excellent.
We won't make it in one day?
At this, well, not at this pace.
Well, get pulling your
Lucy's
cart.
gonna-
Let's go.
Somebody want to roll a strength, just a straight D20 for me for the bandit. I want to see how well he. Anybody will do. A 5.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have
Oh
done it.
boy.
So he does pick up the cart and he starts pulling it. I'm assuming you want him to do it, unless somebody else wants.
Oh
to
yeah,
do it. Okay,
that's what
this
he's doing.
is his penance patch.
Yeah.
Is there
I
room for me to
deserve.
sit on it?
You should not be sitting on the cart.
That would
You are very
explain.
heavy.
That would explain that roll of 5. So yes, I like it. So you get up on the cart and he's pulling along your fat chicken ass.
Lucy's
the
gonna
road.
help.
I think the word you were looking for is plump.
Plump.
Lucy's going to help.
Okay. With a 16. Okay. So with the dismal roll from the bandit, but Lucy helping pull the cart, you guys start making your way up the road, leaving Frey tied to the tree. And you travel for most of the day. I would like some to make a survival check. Yeah, I just want to see how long this will take.
A survival? Who's got good? Does anyone have good survival?
Nope. But I will roll if need be.
Well, if Rusty's got 2, let's have Rusty roll.
Okay, great.
10. Right down the middle. All right. So you make your way up the road for about 3 or 4 hours. And it's starting to come up to sunset. It's starting to get a little dark. And you're in the middle of the forest. So it is quite dark. Do you think you'd like to make camp for the night, or do you want to keep going? Eliza
Camp.
says that you're probably another 4 or 5 hours from Winnowing Reach.
When the Dawn Mother is not in the sky, it's not safe to travel.
And it is particularly dark because of the canopy of trees over this area.
I do have torches, but someone would need to hold them as I am, pulling a cart
I'm just going to switch over to another map here quick to
with
show
a
you
plump chicken on it.
about where you are.
Heavy on the plump.
Heavy on the plump.
Watch out now!
Probably made it
You're
to
letting
about
a tiny mouse
character
pull the
like
cart
this.
when you're a plump chicken.
that's somewhere around here. And who would like to roll me a survival check for finding a nice place to make a camp?
I can try that.
Okay,
Yeah, do it.
that's a natural 20.
Oh, look at that mouse coming in.
Perfect. You find a
With-
beautiful
with the little nosy.
You find a beautiful little
take that.
spot. Yeah, off the road, and it seems well protected. You're under a big oak tree, and it's a good spot. It looks like maybe somebody's set up camp here before. Looks like a pretty secure spot. There's pretty dense trees behind you. It seems pretty safe.
Sorry, can
Seems
you
like a
ping
good-
the map where we were again?
Yeah, you're probably around about here.
Okay.
Okay, and you settle in for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone would like to? Sure, how would we like to go about it? The bandit just passes out, and Eliza finds like a little like a nice rug she has in the back of the cart that's for sale, and like curls up into it, and she's out. as cats do.
We could do watches and people can sleep.
I would be very comfortable taking the last watch so I could greet the dawn appropriately.
With all of its morning glory.
Mm-hmm.
With all of the crows that it does entail.
Mm-hmm. Just one.
Sure.
I will take first
So,
watch.
Sure, we'll let you believe that, you would just crow once.
sorry. So, Woody in the
Yeah. I'm going to take the last watch so I can greet the dawn.
I'm just gonna do 2 watches, so we'll do 2 and 2.
That's fine.
That works for you guys.
Sure.
Who would like to be with Woody?
Go first.
You're gonna go first. So
I'll help you. Help out with that.
okay, so you're with Woody. So it's Jazzy and Jasmine are gonna take the first watch.
That makes sense.
Okay, great. So Woody
The raccoon
and
and the mouse will be at night.
yeah, it does make sense. Woody and Frill go to bed first, and then we have my sheet all messed up. Lucy and Rusty are taking the first watch. I'd like the 2 of you to give me a perception check. It is pretty quiet. An 8 and a 9. Well, this isn't particularly hard to see as it is
Ooh,
very dark.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay,
There you
Great.
go.
17, much better. To the north, I think we're still on this map, right? Yeah. In this direction, you guys are here, and sorry, up in this area here, off in the distance, very far away. You see, it's hard to count how many there are, but you see little, like red dancing lights in all kinds of different formations. They move. You see them for a minute, and then they disappear. See them for another minute or two, they'll disappear, and this continues throughout the night. Doesn't seem like they're getting particularly closer, but it's hard to tell.
Rusty, do you see that? The dainty little reddy lights over there.
How far away is it?
It's hard to tell, especially with your roll. You can see them. It's like looking at the stars. You're like, how far is that? It seems like they're fairly far away. You don't feel like in danger. Or they're just interesting and something you haven't seen before.
I wonder what those are. Can I do like a insight or history or arcana, like to try and see if I might know what they are? Or
How about nature?
okay, something I'm incredibly bad at.
14.
Okay.
I think they could. I mean, you've seen like fireflies before, but it's way too bright for that and probably too far away.
Hmm.
And the way they kind of move is kind of like, like you've seen little bugs floating around. They're very sporadic.
Hmm.
But yeah,
They
you
look
can't
kind
really,
of natural, but they don't look naturally bright. Strange.
can't really put your finger on it.
So I've never seen anything like this on my travels.
I roll nature.
Lucy puts her fingers out to see if she can actually put her finger on it.
Nope. 18. Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd say you've probably seen this before. You're not really 100% sure what they are. You think maybe some kind of bug or animal or something like that? Maybe.
I've never seen them attack anybody though.
No, not this. What you're seeing now. You haven't really seen it before, but you think maybe it's some kind of creature, bug, or something like that.
Sky dancers, they're fine. It's cool.
Sky dancers. I'm gonna put that in the notes. Side answers.
That sounds kind of fun to dance in the sky.
But yeah, the rest of your watch, you just kind of the lights are actually kind of pretty as you watch it. It's like watching a little like dance kind of play out. And
Lean
then
back on a
yeah,
lean back
it's-
on a tree and just kind of like watch them.
and the time just kind of flies by, and the next thing you know, it's time to wake up Woody and Frill.
Do you want to wake up the chicken or the pigeon?
Pigeon. I think the chicken's gonna kick when it gets up.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be all high and mighty. I'll take care of him.
Okay, so you wake up Frill.
Ah, yes. Hello. What? Where am I? Oh, yes. What?
Your turn. I just curl up right away and just conk out.
Oh. Oh, yes. Okay. I can do this.
And you do
And-
notice right away the lights. You can see the distance.
Oh, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
All right, you wake Woody up.
I go over to Woody and I slap him across the wattles.
Oh, no.
Just juggle his waddles.
Hello, little prick.
I
It
was
is time
just-
to get up.
I was just cleaning it and it went off. What? Oh.
What the heck are you talking about?
It's usually best not to ask that question.
Well, it is your turn. There are red lights in the distance. We do not know what they are, but
Are they dangerous?
we don't know. We don't think so.
What do you-
Like, good luck. We are tired because we carried your fat butt all day. Good night.
Plump, please.
All right, the two of you could take a long rest. Jasmine and Isha, you can both take a long rest. Jeremy and Jasmine. The two of you, you see these lights, obviously. And over the next, the course of the probably 4 hours that you're on your watch, I'd like you guys to roll a perception check.
I'll pass.
You're going to not roll?
Oh, it's fine. I got it. I'm kind of paying attention, but I'm mostly like trying to figure out a song, and every now and then I kind of look around, but not really.
All right, Jeremy with an 11. Or sorry, not Rusty. God, I got to get used to these names.
Woody.
Woody with an 11.
Woody.
And
Woody Cootie.
a roll from Frill.
Woody if he couldy.
Oh, I did get a
mine
roll
was-
for Frill. 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So over the next few hours, it seems like they're getting closer, but it's hard to tell because you rolled so poorly. And the dawn comes, Woody.
The dawn comes?
Oh no, here we go.
And as the light of the day is starting to come up, the red lights start to slowly disappear.
So I'm gonna undress.
Okay.
Oh God.
I don't like where this is going, but
So I can meet the dawn as I met life in my birthday suit. Then I start to pray to the Dawn Mother. I'm like, listen to the exhortation of the dawn. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief
Play music in the
course,
background for this.
in its brief course lie all the verities and realities of your existence. The
I'm here
bliss
for
of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of beauty. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is but a vision. But today, well lived, makes every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Such is the salutation to the dawn. Then I pause for a moment. And then I'll crow.
I feel like maybe Lucy, you've heard this before. You've heard this many times before, and I'm not sure how you feel about it, but you've definitely heard this whole ordeal before.
Then I sigh, finding great peace in my spiritualness, and put my clothes back on.
Thank God.
That was very beautiful, if not a bit strange, my good friend.
Thank the Dusk Father.
And Woody, as you maybe the two of you are a little distracted at the moment while Woody's doing his whole ordeal here, and I'm just gonna pull you guys over.
Oh, what did we get ourselves into?
Yeah, I don't like where this is
Uh-oh.
going at all.
I don't have Eliza or the bandit on. Will in a minute. Let me just do this here. So, as you're doing that, Woody, I'm just trying to find my. Here we go. Sorry, buffering. DM's buffering.
Oh, Cal gave me some inspiration.
You see a. Oh, let's add that to you. And so just remember, I'm not going to put on the token.
Oh.
And you're looking out over this to the north. You're on like this forest path, but a little further to the north heads towards Scorched Grove, and you're looking out over the bleak kind of landscape that seems to stretch for miles. And over this kind of gray scene, you notice a cloud of like a dark cloud, and it's kind of like fluttering around. You notice that these are actually clouds of some form of creature, and they seem to. You notice a change in the direction of the cloud, and it seems like they're actually headed your way. I'm going to put them on the map here.
No, thank you.
I'd rather you didn't. Thank you. Oh, you can take a long rest, please. Sorry. The two of you.
Spells, yes, spells. It is 10:30, by the way.
Yep, I'm wrapping up right here.
Okay.
And you see these two clouds of creatures, and as they start to get closer, you can. But now with the light of day, you couldn't see it before. But as they get closer, you can see that they have like a flame on their face. I'm going to share a photo for. Let me find this.
Flame on their face.
They are
On the
bats.
sides of my face.
Fire bats
They are fire bats.
Oh
from
no.
the fire swamp.
Bats.
They are probably
Is
from
a bat
the
a rodent? Can we call them rodents of unusual size?
handout. Here we go. I'm going to do a little handout
I
for
don't think a bat is a rodent. It just looks like a rodent.
There you go.
They are of a mouse descent.
Oh, they're actually kind of cute.
Oh.
Brian, are you
And
going
they
to
have-
kill these things?
They appear to be heading your way,
How dare you?
and that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
Hold on, let me get this. Let me get this up here for everyone to see. Like, who? Why do we have to kill the cute bats? I feel like they're huge. Oh my gosh! I should have told them to use a Donald Trump voice for my character. So good, so huge.
They are
So
swarms of. Each one of these represents a swarm.
Oh no.
This is a swarm of them.
Yes.
So they're
two
not like
swarms.
big; they're tiny bats.
Tiny bats.
Just
but a lot
to be clear, though, I am fully clothed again. Like I have my armor back on, right?
Yes, and you have a long rest.
Okay.
And then we'll pick up there next time.
Oh boy.
Woohoo! Well, there you go.
So, thank you for everyone that tuned in tonight. We appreciate it. And hopefully everyone had a good time.
No sooner, and now I think everybody's frozen again.
Oh boy.
I don't know why
good.
it does that.
Joy.
I see you moving, but nobody else.
Yeah, it never seems to screw up mine. Just
Ah, so it's rigged.
And I always seem to have a sus face when I freeze.
you do, you do.
There we
Very,
go.
very sus.
We're all coming back one at a time here.
Yeah, because I'm like
He's just moving again.
I have to reboot them one at a time. How dare you, sir? The only one I can't.
There I am.
I don't think I have our dear raccoon. There we go. I think everybody's moving now. I don't know what's
All right.
happening. I'll look into it.
I think that's a good spot to wrap up episode 1.
Yep.
Good.
Woohoo!
All right.
Let me look to see if we can raid somebody. Does that sound okay?
Sounds good. We'll see what happens to Woody's morning glory next week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. If you have not gone over to CanadianDice.ca, please do so. CanadianDice.ca. And if you decide that you would like some of their fancy dice,
Oh, so fun. Or
Yeah.
pins.
then you just need to put in OMRD. OMRD for Old Men Rolling Dice and get 15% off all their cool stuff there.
I can verify that the code does work.
We're gonna go raid St. Pete's by Night, which is a vampire game. And if you like vampire, this Friday, vampire is happening over
you
at
can
the
get your own-
Volunteer.
Woody in a dice.
Is that
You can get
Woody
your
in a
own-
dice?
You can get your own
Woody in a dice.
Woody dice.
Woody dice. Woody
dice.
dice.
I'll have to get you a set of those, Jer.
Yeah, I think
They're so cute.
that may be necessary. That may be necessary.
I even got surprise stickers in my order. It was awesome.
Look at
Mm.
that. Look at that.
What a nice person.
So we will be back next Tuesday for more Humblewood.
Yay!
Say
Yay!
good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in an
Could we-
enchanted forest.
Could we be more awkward?
Yes,
Please hold.
I think so.
We're out now.
Thank you, guys. That was awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah, this is good.
All my friends are sending me messages on Discord. Oh my god, we love Frill.
Yay!